to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere gets down without taking a hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring us to the turf.
And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Ness looking for a man. It's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Running the red zone, it's Frazier. Maybe some room here. And he'll step into the end.
They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Humphries. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a
right time.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Frazier.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to your receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get comfortable, didn't get his hands around, his head around in the right time, and he just gets a drop.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Georgia! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flowers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They punt it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got it. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive and
makes the catch, and he's free. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just walk.
During the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He's got an open man. Jumped on top of the pile. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw on third and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Georgia going up tempo. To the air, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ollie, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Frazier again. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's a heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Bulldog. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Allen. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, 3rd and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this 4th down more manageable.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able.
And he's still running after the move. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking long. He's got it along the sideline. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. He wants to change this route. Just keep slinging it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Finding some room. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid. A nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The quick out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Keep an eye on that, Holly. Back to throw, it's Glenn. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the counter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got it again. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Clock is their friend. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Maybe a crease. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Wide receiver going in motion. On first down, Nate Frazier.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Snags it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Frazier. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Timeout called by the Bulldogs, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Hicks. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
42, Western Kentucky, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the point after is good. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hicks. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna run it. It's Hicks. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game.